Hi YouTube, Preps and Dimples here. I wanted to make a video about stocking stuffers for emergency preparedness. So, stocking. Also, possible gift ideas for the holidays. I know the holidays are coming up soon, and just wanted to give you guys a few of the ideas that I used last year to do stocking stuffers or gift ideas. Actually, I combined it and made it just one big gift to my entire family. I did one for each household and made sure there was enough in there for each member of the household. So here are a few of the things. So I'll just spread it out, dump it out, spread it out. Some more. All right. So let's start here. And not all of the things that I gave them fit into the stocking. So I also gave them a large gift bag with items. So to start with being clean, sanitary, I gave them each a pack of Dial soap. And this is by no means what I have in front of me is by no means to make them, survive a year off of. This is something small and lightweight that they could carry with them if they had to leave, or something that they can put into a get home bag or a bug out bag or something like that. Just kind of like a starter kit to give them an idea of the things that they need to continue to purchase to grow their preps. And I got the idea because it was around the holidays last year, and I was so frustrated because my family, I talk to them all the time about prepping and making sure they have enough food, water, whatever they, may need to prep to survive, making sure that they have some so that they don't have to stand in nobody's line in no stores and fight over a loaf of bread. Like, I just want to make sure my family is okay if a SHTF situation were to occur, and not necessarily if, it's when it occurs. So I'll get started. A few of the things I have are light sources. So each family member received multiple sources of light. This was not in a stocking stuffer, but it was in their large gift bag. So as you can see, these were 97 cents and I got them for 10 cents. So maybe in a later video, I will tell you guys the best time of year to purchase these. So they received these. This candle is from the Dollar Tree. My best friend. I love, love, love the Dollar Tree. Yeah, so I got this candle from the Dollar Tree, and it used to be known as the 72-hour candle from my YouTube research. I found that out. And it does burn for 3 days. When I tested one out, I let it burn for about 2 days, and then I blew it out. I think we were about to go on vacation or something like that. Of course, I'm not going to leave a lit candle in the home while no one's there. So it could have definitely burned for 3 days and still had some light left to it. So this was included with their gifts. So that was 2 different sources of light there. Also a lighter. And one of the things that I added were these little mini straws that have cotton balls saturated in Vaseline. I put several of these in each of the packages so that they will have multiple light sources. So this makes light source number 3. Kind of 4 if you use this for something else. I don't know. So all that was included. Also, I included an emergency blanket. I purchased extra large emergency blankets in bulk so that I had plenty for each member of each household that I gave the stocking stuffers to and the gift bags to. So each member of each household received emergency blankets. I included a mini first aid kit. This was from the Dollar Tree. And I also included in it triple antibiotic ointment from the Dollar Tree, my best friend. Dollar Tree, you're my best friend. So each stocking got one of those. I included several different flavored drink mixes. Some of these are energy drink mixes. Got these from Walmart. Sanitation. I want my family to be healthy and safe, and a part of that is for them to be clean. So I added these flushable wipes. If you hear noise, a random noise that I'm not making, it's my puppy. So anyway, I wanted them to be clean and healthy, and a part of that is, being able to take care of their body. So hopefully these come in handy. And little packs of tissue. Another thing that inspired this idea was when Atlanta had that huge storm, that snowstorm, that everyone was stranded on the highway and had to sleep in their car in random parking lots. And one of those people were one of my sisters. And one of the issues she ran into was the only place to use the bathroom, the only facility to use the bathroom was a gas station that a whole parking lot of people bombarded, and eventually they ran out of toilet tissue. And so she had to resort to other means, such as like fast food, napkins, and all types of stuff. So I wanted to include this in their packages, just in case they ran into a situation that they did not have access to toilet paper. And once again, you guys, this is not meant to last them 6 months. This is just something quick that they can have, something that they can grab that would kind of, give them a shot at something. I also included antibacterial wipes. These were from Dollar Tree. Hand sanitizers. They got larger bottles than this, but I didn't want to dig for them, so they received hand sanitizer. Another thing that they received were emergency whistles. I ordered these off of eBay. I think it was like a pack of 10 for maybe $2. I don't remember, but I know it wasn't that expensive. So each family member received an emergency whistle. Another thing that was inspired by the snowstorm in Atlanta was hand warmers. I often use these for oxygen absorbers as well. But in the case of my family, I want them to be able to be warm if they needed to be. So I included multiple hand warmers in their stockings. Vaseline, multiple purposes. Once again, it can be used to help prolong a fire. If you saturate something in it, like cotton balls or something like that, it can be used for your hair, your lips, your skin, multiple purposes. So each family member received one of these. Another thing that they did receive that's not up here is matches. I included a few boxes of waterproof matches as well as the regular matches. I added lip balm, chapstick to each of the stocking stuffers. Well, stockings. And you may be wondering what these little colorful things are. These are my straws. There are a ton of YouTube videos out about how to make straws and how to make certain things waterproof. But if you would like me to show you, just request it and I will. So I've already shown you the mini straws with the cotton balls that are saturated with Vaseline. These are my longer straws. This one have Dawn in it. Dawn. This one has Tide laundry detergent. I don't know if you can make that out, but this is Tide laundry detergent in this. Chia seeds. Chia seeds are awesome, nutritious, and they help you feel fuller for longer. So if they are in a situation that they need to ration their food out or, do what they need to do to get through a particular situation, maybe chia seeds would be helpful for them. So each of them received multiple straws of each. And this wasn't really necessary, but sprinkles just make you smile. So I added sprinkles in each of their little stockings. And these two remaining ones are Dawn and Tide. So just grabbed a few. And these straws here, the tiny ones, are filled with different spices and seasonings. So we have pepper, garlic powder, seasoning salt, lemon pepper, multiple seasonings and spices. Another thing that I added was a source of entertainment. So if someone had small children in their household, I included books, as well as coloring books and crayons. Let me grab those. So crayons, coloring books, these were like $1. I think I got these from Walmart. And for the adults, I got activity books with crossword puzzles and jigsaw puzzles and all types of activities that'll keep you busy for a few hours. If you were bored in a SHTF situation or emergency situation or situation that your car broke down, you have something to entertain you. Also, I included puzzles. I purchased a ton of these different puzzles, but they're all kind of like food related. Hope they're not hungry while they're doing these puzzles, but the adults received puzzles as well as children. They received puzzles that had like cartoon characters and things on it. Also, little board games. I got these from Dollar Tree, so. And the thing that I wrapped separately and just gave to some people as their gift was the water bob. Is this upside down? Okay, yeah, water bob. This, if you haven't heard about it already, it holds about 100 gallons of water. You place it in your tub and you attach I don't know if you can see, but you attach a tube to your faucet and it'll fill up with the 100 gallons of water that you can use for cooking, bathing, drinking, so, and then you can pump it out as needed right here. So if you've never heard of a water bob, look them up. I got these for maybe $21, $22. I know sometimes they jump up the price. So if you can find it for $20, you got yourself a pretty good deal. So that's about it, you guys. This is the things that I would like to know that my family had with them in case of an emergency. And like I said, this is by no means meant to make them survive 6 months to a year. This is just a starting point because, people prioritize what they want to prioritize. And unfortunately, emergency items, to prepare for a just in case, a SHTF, whatever you want to call it, they don't take as a priority. So hopefully this will inspire them to continue to add to the items that I've purchased for them, to give them an idea of a direction to go in when purchasing items. And I also included a list of items and quantities of items that they may want to consider stocking up on. So that was included in the stocking as well. Also, one more thing. Breathing masks were included in I don't know if you can see the little vent on the front right here, but this one was made to screen out the smaller particles that may get through. So each gift bag per person in each household or whatever had these breathing masks in there. So thought that may be helpful. Once again, they can keep it in their trunk, or in a quick bag by the door or something like that. Just giving them a starting point to grow from. So if you disagree with any of the items here, purchase your friends or encourage your friends and family to get the items that you feel they need. Or I would say that if there are some items up here that you disagree with, I would follow the criteria of get your friends, family, loved ones, significant others, items that you would want them to have in a SHTF situation. Get them the items that you would want to know that they had in their possession, as a measure to keep them safe in the event of some emergency. I got my family the items that I felt they could use, that I would want to know that they had, and that I could afford to spare from my own preps or financially. For example, I would want to know that my family had breathing masks. I would want to know that my family had access to clean water. I would want to know that my family was being sanitary and clean, and being able to wash themselves to prevent in infections and all types of things. So I would like to know that they were able to do what they needed to do, and that they were warm, and that their clothes were properly sanitized, and that their dishes were properly sanitized, and if their food was seasoned. And hey, listen, some seasoned food can make your day. All right, some good seasoned food could, yeah, whatever. I would like to know that they could see in the dark. So these are the things that I felt were important for my family to have. And this is only a starting point. Once again, this is only a starting point, you guys. So like I said, get your family what you want them to have. All right. So that's my video. Like, subscribe. This was my first YouTube video. Who gonna check me? All right, you guys. Preps and Dimples out.